Folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video review of another version of 1byOne's digital TV HD television antennas. This is a desk-mounted version. It's not going to be window-mounted. It's not transparent. It's not going to be placed on a wall. So it's a bit more traditional in the design. It's going to be larger. It resembles a router, almost a Bluetooth speaker, but it's a bit more sleek, especially if you have some desk space on a living room or anything like that. The retail price of this antenna is about $50. You can get it on Amazon.com, so not too expensive. And the audience is going to be for people who watch a lot of online television and they don't want to pay for any streaming television anymore. This is a good option to go with just because you can enhance the number of channels on your TV, especially if you are in a city region, and it's going to provide some clear HD television even if you have bad weather. It's going to enhance the number of TV programs. It saves you money because there's no contracts needed or no monthly fees. Pretty easy to install. It's very fast. There's an AC adapter included and a QR code that you can use to learn more information about the product. And some specific features include the fact that it enhances reception by amplifying weak signals, and it also has a 30 decibel gain, which is rather impressive. The back is pretty simple, shows you how to set up the product to an HD television and a traditional TV, so you need a pass-through for that. And overall, it's pretty clear, it's pretty simple, and easy to use. The packaging is pretty nice, and this review unit was sent to us within 3 days from Amazon, so very fast shipping as well. Inside the packaging, we have access just to an instruction manual. It's documented pretty well. It's basically repeating what's being said on the back. And we have the unit. We'll take a look at that in a moment. There is an AC adapter included. It's a proprietary adapter that you need to plug into the wall to use. It has a pretty good length for the cable, and there's also the removable cable. One plugs into the antenna itself, and the other side goes onto your HD television. Digital antenna is fairly strong. It's crafted out of a mixture of metal materials and also a glossy black piano finish, which is attracted to a lot of fingerprints and desk particles. But with that being said, it looks elegant and classy when being placed on a desk surface. There is the manufacturer's logo on the very bottom, and it's fairly slim as well, so it can rest on any surface and it looks decent. On the back, you have access to the ports for the AC power, and also where you're going to plug in the included cable and plug it into the back of your TV, and that's really all you need. So a very simple setup, and there are no power switches or anything like that. Simply plug into the wall and you are ready to go. So overall, in terms of design, we are fans of the aesthetic of this digital antenna. Next, we're going to show you how the channeling works and how you can find more channels through the air by plugging it into the TV. Setting up the antenna with the television is quite simple, especially if you have an HD television. We have this power cord on the very top and also the antenna that plugs into the side. And on the other end, we just have it plugged into the TV. And that's a really example of how the video and image performance works with the antenna. You can see it's relatively sharp and impressive. As long as you're locked into a channel, it's not going to lose that signal very easily. It could be a rainy day or a sunny day outside. It's not going to really affect the performance of the image quality. Now, depending on the channel that you're watching, your resolution is going to vary between 480p to 1080p, and HD resolution is a bit more common rather than the standard resolution, at least here in Seattle. And again, depending on where you live, you can get about 20 channels or so through the air. And if you live in a more busier region in a city, you might get up to 50 channels, which is really impressive. As you can see, the sound quality is also going to be pretty strong, and again, there's not too much stuttering or loading times either. Taking a brief look at how the channel selection works, I can press on the side of the television. That's going to pop up a prompt that tells you information like the reception signal and also the resolution of your video. So in this case, it's 480p, but you can see the resolution is still pretty sharp despite not being full HD resolution. It's also going to tell me some information like the contrast ratio of the video and the channel's name. It's going to take also a few seconds to go back and forth between different channels, so I can go back to 33-1. You can see also the information about the sound quality. This is a 720p video by Ion Television. You can see it's also pretty sharp, and overall the transition between the networks is also pretty fast using this antenna. You can also save and log into your favorite channels. It's going to scan the first time that you connect it to a television to save the amount of channels that you are able to receive in your region. It's going to remember those channels so the next time that you watch television, it's going to be a little bit faster. So overall, it definitely works really nicely. In conclusion, this particular HDTV digital antenna works extremely well, and it also looks pretty nice in our opinion. It's a different twist on some other versions provided by the manufacturer. If you prefer this over the window-mounted antenna, this is certainly an option to go with, and the price is also fairly competitive for what it is. You can check out more details on our full render review, which is available on our website. Thanks for watching this video here at OS Reviews. This has been a 1byOne digital TV HDTV antenna, the desk-mounted version.